It's Sabbath afternoon, going on evening, and we're out here on our last walk, listening to the Heritage Singers. Carla is behind me. She must be texting her, because whenever she's behind me, because she usually is way ahead of me. But we had a great Sabbath. We went to Fort Worth. We had lunch with Ashley. She is doing well. Busy, school, full load of classes at Southwestern Adventist University. She works in media relations. I guess she wrote some headlines for whatever they put out. And she's going to, I think she said she's going to take a nap. I said, that's what the Sabbath, when you work all week, that's a good thing to do. She was at Vespers last night, manning the YouTube channel. And Carla and I are going to finish this. This will be 9 miles we walked today. So we will finish. It's just beautiful. Then we will close the Sabbath with prayer. Just heard a song from the Heritage Singers. So great. In fact, I'll play it if I can. Why tarry here? It's better on the other side. And isn't that true? See if I can find it.
Where thousands came to hear him and to see him. There he spoke of love.
And the words are just exactly, they hit home. Why tarry here when it's better on the other side? That's what Jesus is saying to us, you know. He tried to get the children of Israel into the promised land. And all those stories are real, they're true, but they're applicable to us today. He's trying to get us home. But it takes faith, endurance, trials, setbacks, disobedience that unfortunately is a cause of our problems. Even the health message, especially with pandemics and diseases. You better have a good immune system for what's coming. That's all I gotta say, or you're not gonna make it. I venture to guess a lot of these people that died of COVID, I'm not saying all of them, but I'll bet a lot of them had very poor immune systems through diet. They had diabetes, high blood pressure, and other illnesses that made it very hard to fight with a disease like COVID. The Israelites murmured for meat, the flesh pots of Egypt. God had given them perfect manna. That wasn't good enough. They didn't have gratitude for what God was giving them. You know, I told my daughter this morning, or today at lunch, the Sabbath is a little bit like what we have with you. We're in a position to give her everything she needs to get a good college education, to have her own place, to have a car. Thankful to God for the blessings. And all we ask is that maybe on Saturdays she spend a few hours with us. It's really all we ask. That's all God asks, right? And He's with us throughout the week as we work and go to school and do our things. And then the Sabbath rolls around, and either you have gratitude to God. Here's a song, Why Tarry There When It's Better on the Other Side. Listen to this.
Why tarry here? Let's cross over. It's better on the other side.
I love that. Why tarry here? You know, that's what Jesus is saying. Why tarry here on this earth when it's better on the other side with Him? But you gotta obey. The people murmured. They complained. We've been here an awful long time. I love this. That low guy voice on the Heritage Singers. They came to the Carter Report one time. I remember we had an afternoon program for a new evangelism center. I think the one in Arcadia that we were trying to buy. I don't know. I think it was that. I sat next to Marla. Marla, if you're listening. It was like in heaven, man. Just with people that think alike, that love Christ, that want to see Jesus, that want to be with Jesus. They're tired of this world. We're tired of our sin, our own sin, and everyone and the world's sin. And there in front of us was the Heritage Singers singing their beautiful songs. And I told Carla today, I said, imagine we had the best, that's my opinion, I get it, it's my personal opinion, the best preacher in the Seventh-day Adventist denomination, the best evangelist, the best preacher, John Carter, and we had him for 15 years. There's no preacher like him, and I love Mark Finley, I love Doug Batchelor, but give me a if I have to hear one message from one person, it's John Carter on the cross. And we had it. How blessed were we? And I don't mean to idolize a man or deify a man. He's just a vessel. He's just a human being. But he answered the call. Isaiah said, "Here I am, Lord." And Carter said, "Here I am, Lord." Probably many years ago. He baptized thousands in Russia. He went to Russia like 30 times. I think Ron Barkley went with him almost every time, Brother Ron. Carla, my wife up there, went with him once to Irkutsk. Look on the map where Irkutsk is. It's about as far from here as you can get. It's Siberia. It takes like 2 days to get there by jet. And what Carla saw, she'll never forget. Thousands came out and were baptized. And these Russians are no dummies. They're smarter than most Americans. Many of them have graduate degrees, especially in St. Petersburg, where they have the great museums. And they're atheists. They were brought up atheists. Carter went over there and presents the Bible, prophecy, archaeology, history. It's not feelings, you know? Our faith is based on facts. And those Russians, he's been there, he's raised up so many Adventist churches. And he's been to El Salvador, stadiums full. And in New Guinea, 100,000 in consecutive nights. A night. Wind's blowing, I don't know if you can hear me. So I'm going to end it. We're just very fortunate. We're having a good Sabbath. I don't think you can hear when this wind's blowing, so God bless you.